chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano chavo, all kinds of masa. Fernie's on nervous, give 'em a beer. Chicano shuffle, este es el lazo. Chisla some fans, oh well tough shit. Chicano shuffle, Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt. Chicano shuffle. We love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh well.
Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Devs.
Fernando.
So we're back at it again, cabrones.
Yeah, man.
Are we?
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking. Aquí estamos ahora ya. I don't even know fucking. ¿Qué pinche episodio, güey?
I don't know.
We're in the high 80s.
85, 86.
You're the one keeping track with.
Not anymore. I stopped keeping track.
What?
So-
You don't listen to them anymore?
No, I do.
You listen to all of them, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think when you hear yourself? So a lot of people don't like hearing themselves. Like, oh, I want to start a podcast, but I don't like hearing myself. Like, well, what the fuck?
I was like, ando, güey. I'm still here.
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it. A veces estoy como pendejo ahí riéndome de las pendejadas que decimos. The thing is that for me, it's a little bit more vivid because I'm right here with you guys. Y certain little spots, me acuerdo de las pendejadas que estamos haciendo because we're not recording this video-wise. But like, you know, your mannerisms y luego con esas las pinches caras y todo, güey.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ramon, so funny. That Ramon character.
Yeah,
He carries the show. These way.
I don't know how they would do without him.
no, it's not like that.
No.
He probably listens to it and we don't get the reaction he wants out of his jokes. And he's like, it was funny. What the fuck?
It
Why
was
did they
hilarious. I
Why
mean,
didn't they laugh?
I know, I laughed.
Yeah.
I remember vividly.
Yeah, so we're in the 80s, high 80s. Ya vamos. Poco a poco.
It's pretty fucking, we've been pretty consistent, man.
Yeah. And it's, so like if we keep up this rate, I think we'll hit the 100 in August.
You think you already fucking...
I broke it down.
You already put it in your calendar. Porque tú eres pendejo. I think.
No. If we keep it up this way, if we don't have like any setbacks or, you know, que no se pueda. Or,
If nobody leaves,
yeah. If nobody leaves.
Ramon would be devastated.
Dude.
You know what? The music's kind of working out. I don't know.
And your jiu-jitsu career is plummeting? No? Or is it going up?
No, well, fuck. I'm not shitting that way. I'm still... Nah, wait. I'm just kidding. It's just a joke, bro.
I know. No, don't joke
take it
like
all
that.
serious,
Don't joke
bro.
like that. You know,
What
but
would you do? What would you do in your spare time if the podcast fucking in the way?
I don't know. I don't... Honestly, I don't think I would continue something like this by myself because I know I can't carry it. I need... Like, I feed off of your energies.
You don't think you could have a podcast on your own way?
I wouldn't be as funny.
How do you know, man?
It's okay. So over here in LA, there used to be a radio personality. He was the movie beat guy with K-Rock, right? Ralph Garman.
Yeah.
All right. So that show, he was fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
But he always fed off of the other two DJs or like the other members of the show.
Yeah.
And, you know, he stood out. So, cuando le dieron gas or he left or whatever, so I'm like, fuck, que gacho, eh. Pinche Ralph Garman, that fucker's hilarious. You seen him in the movies con what was it?
No, shit.
La
They're coming
placa,
for us,
güey.
güey.
Fucking ice, bro.
La pinche placa.
En el hielito, güey.
I know. So, he come out, ¿cómo se llama el güey de, fucking, el Stewie, el fucking Family Guy, the creator. What's his name? Seth
MacFarlane.
MacFarlane. So they're very good friends. So en cada película lo saca. You know, he has a small little character or whatever. So he's a funny guy, and he also has a podcast con Kevin Smith. Pero when le dieron gas and he went on his own, he started his own thing. I'm like, fuck, I gotta follow him. I gotta check him out. No, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
It wasn't the same.
His podcast does really well, güey.
It does really well. But like, it's not, you know, I guess because of what I was used to, him by himself is one thing, but when he, him with other people is one, he's fucking funny because he feeds off of them.
Yeah.
Solo como que, I don't know.
But
Cae gordo, güey.
But maybe he's not trying to have that a format like that.
Probably.
Maybe he's changing, like, he wants to have his own thing, no? Like,
Probably. He's a funny guy. He's great with voices. He does a lot of like celebrity voices and everything. Imitates them. Está chingón. And he had that going for him. Or he still has it going for him. But it's like los otros güeyes on the radio show fucking helped out a lot.
yeah.
And I figure like, you might think you're the shit, but like you definitely need the other people around you.
Yeah, no, it's the same with music. Where I mean, you need the other band members to fucking pick you up, and you feed off each other también, güey.
I'm sure it's the same thing with sports celebrities or sports players,
No.
Like está este cabrón mamado en este equipo and he's taking him, but cuando se lo traen acá, he can't make that same thing happen because everything, and the other team, he had his other teammates that helped him out. Over here, they brought him for him, and no se lleva bien, or no, they don't.
Like
they
LeBron.
I guess. I don't.
But the thing is that I think the key is to fucking understand that even though you're the star player, I guess in that situation, like you said, you still rely on your teammates to make you that star player, right? Like it's like, have you noticed sometimes like certain crowds of people that you're around, you're funnier. Like, your jokes are better. You feel fucking witty as fuck. Anything you say gets that crowd going. And then you go to other fucking crowds, and then it's like, fuck, it's not working over here.
Yeah.
So you're like, fuck this crowd. I'm going to go over here with the compas. I'm going to go over here with the compas that fucking always laugh at my shit. So, sí pasan veces, güey, that you need to feed off of people.
Yeah.
When you're trying to.
And that's my thing, I feed off of you too, Y luego deja de eso. I fuck up, y ustedes won't let it go. You guys are right on it.
Everybody, though.
Yeah.
Todos. He fucks up, I fuck up. Ahí están, cabrones.
¿Y cómo le vas a hacer ahora ya que no va a haber Kevin and Bean, güey?
Kevin and Bean is gone too?
I haven't listened to it since el Mundial, güey.
Kevin and Bean's leaving también?
One of them's leaving, güey.
Bean, his retirement is in September, I think. Or
One of them's like in Portland, no? Or...
Well,
he's leaving. He's going to the UK.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's leaving to the UK. Nos va a quedar Kevin. They got another character or another personality in there. I forget his name. He's I guess he used to be a rapper. Not even a rapper, but he's good rapping. Es un güero from Calabazas. Yeah, he's pretty good.
That seems legit for a rapper to be.
Believe it or not, this guy is really good.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I forgot his name. I really don't follow the show anymore.
Pues you know about the new guy, I don't know.
No, because I still follow them on Instagram. So once in a while, lo ponen and they do like the Friday wrap up, and then he does like a little wrap of what happened during the week.
I think it's a good move for the DJs, way, because they're seeing that's like outdated fucking form of like, I guess, entertainment, if you want to call it.
No, pues los vatos ya están rocones, güey. I'm sure fucking.
No, but I'm sure they're still trying to stay busy, güey. You don't want to stay in an industry that's fucking dying.
Well, I think that el que se va, I think el pinche las esposas gana bien, güey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's got a sugar mama, dude. That's the key right here.
No, this vato, I'm sure fucking pulls my chin too, güey.
But
he's in a major market for ya que unos 20 years llevan más.
Y no es nada de pendejo. I'm sure he invests his money. Es la cosa con los güeros, güey. They invest. They invest their money. Nosotros nos la gastamos en pinches. Vámonos a los carnavales a México.
Yeah.
We're like, fuck it. Let's buy me a fucking 70-inch TV.
No, pues like the income tax return that people just got a few months ago or recently. Yeah, it was. The majority of people spend it already.
They spend it before I got here, güey.
Yeah. Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah.
La necesidad, güey, está cabrón.
Yeah, you need a 70-inch TV, güey.
Yeah, how are you going to watch Netflix, güey?
¿Cómo vas a ver a Pedro Navaja, güey?
Yeah, that's true, güey.
So...
But the radio, I mean, I don't know. You guys still listen to fucking regular radio, güey?
Nah.
Yo todavía le doy, güey.
¿Tú le das tú, güey?
Well, I listen to NPR.
Oh, okay.
Pinche el K-er, fucking no rucón status.
Yeah, NPR has a podcast también, güey.
They have a lot of fucking mamadas, güey. All their shit is on the podcast.
But see, it's just the way that I'm thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about it as like somebody that's a little younger than like a baby boomer or whatever. Because
they do a lot of YouTube, I think.
Because that's still a big market. Way I remember when I was selling on Amazon, the things that I thought, because you always think like, oh, this probably sells, because you're thinking when you first start, I would buy this, but it's not what you would buy. And fucking people were still buying CDs. Way. You got to think that the baby boomers, there's a big population that's not tech friendly, that doesn't know about fucking podcast apps and shit, that'll still listen to fucking radio.
They'll still listen to cassettes, vinyl, and CDs.
And there's still a market in that community where that they want stuff that's not hard. They don't need any of this techie shit. They want basic shit that they can understand. Still buy CDs because they're not into like, a lot of them aren't into like fucking Apple Music or shit like that, Pandora. They're not gonna know how to fucking run that shit. And I remember selling a Paul McCartney CD. I bought like maybe 10 of them sealed, way. And fuck, way, $40-$50, way. Cada uno, way. Because they can't really find them anywhere, so they still want their CDs, way. And that opened my eyes. Were like, it's not the shit that we're in. Like, there's a big market out there for people that are older that don't really give a shit about technology, way. So I'm assuming that radio probably applies to a lot of those people, también, way.
Probably. I mean, there's still people that are stuck in the car, and I don't know. It's definitely changing. The morning radio is changing. They're trying to make it more. They don't really have the traffic report anymore because everybody's using Waze or using Google or using some sort of app to get them through traffic. So they could tell when fucking the freeway or the highway is jammed. They're like, fuck.
So también the weather, también that shit gone?
So they don't really have weather people. Once in a while they'll throw it, but just it's not like detailed. Like before, like, on the 5s and 10s or whatever they decían, every 5-10 minutes they say, okay, the traffic report, this is it. The weather report, this is it.
Yeah.
They really so that right there, como que kind of faded away. They do bring up they have a lot of segments where they do like a lot of stuff like what was it, World Star Hip Hop or lo que sea, like like just videos, or TMZ, the latest shit, they'll use that. They don't even bring up I don't know, they bring up stuff that they read on the newspaper anymore because it's all on the fucking phone, on your live feeds, boom, al instante and shit. So a lot of stuff they have to adapt to it, and they're doing a pretty good job with it, but at the same time it's like they're gonna get rid of people because there's no longer a need for that person that did that segment to be in the show anymore.
So pretty much one of the big guys in LA is then the Woody Show.
Yeah, they come up a lot, way.
So those are los que quedan pretty much, no? I mean, ¿quién más queda?
No, they still have the...
I mean, Big Boy still does his shit too, no?
Big Boy still does this.
Yeah.
The vato sale everywhere. The other one, the one that hired the chick, this dude's talking about their traffic, ¿cómo se llaman?
Lisa May?
Yeah, she's on the Frosty, Heidi, and Frank one on KLOS.
But it's not Frosty, no?
Yeah, he's back too.
Oh, he's back?
They brought him back porque sin él.
The dynamic también con esos güeyes cambió, güey.
You fucking... I don't know that I listened to, but I heard it when, like, fucking...
Yeah.
Le puse y estaban nomás los dos, the two younger ones, the chick and
Heidi
the dude.
And
they fucking,
ese güey, yeah.
So I think they offered him some lana to come back.
Yeah. Pero este güey también tocaba the piano and hacía like little skits también, no? Yeah. And he's got that voice. It's just you get used to like the different voices también. Not only the personality, but like that Heidi, Frosty, and Frank. You get used to the different voices también of that show, El Frosty had a certain voice. He
had that old school, right?
Yeah, he's got like a tone that you want to listen to.
I never listened to them. I was a very faithful Kevin and Bean listener. And desde que comenzó el mundial, because the thing I used to have the TuneIn Radio app. And siempre ahí lo escuchaba because I didn't drive anymore. I was taking the train. Yeah. So I would put on my headphones y ahí los escuchaba. And comenzó el mundial and I wasn't listening to them because pues pinches los partidos estaban en la mañana, me estoy bañando, estoy fucking tirando masa, güey, and watching the games y todo. Y iba en el pinche tren, I'm watching the games. Finally, the mundial dies down or it's over. So I go back to it, and they're no longer being carried on that. So I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to them? So I tried looking for them. I couldn't find them, and then I just stopped listening. So once in a while, I still follow them on Instagram, and catch little bits and glimpses of them, but it's like I don't see it anymore. I mean, I don't listen to it anymore.
Well, remember también, what were they on with 97.1?
Which one?
The Frosty?
Oh, they were on the talk one, yeah.
97 with Tom
Okay,
Likas.
Alex, yeah.
Tom Likas and ¿cómo se llama? The dude that was on WebMd too. The pinche vato, I can't remember when. El otro, del que hacía can't remember when. Adam Carolla.
Oh, Adam. Oh, okay.
He was on that one too.
Yeah, Mr. Burcham was his character on the Kevin and Bean show. The Mr. Burcham.
PE teacher, whatever.
Yeah, that station was pretty cool, güey. 97.1. Yeah, I used to listen to that shit. They even gave, like, no me pasó mucho towards the end, they gave that Donnie Bonaducci guy. They gave him a show.
Bonaducci.
Remember?
Oh, he was from the Partridge Family.
Parece pinche camarón, güey. He's all fucking ripped up.
Oh, another.
He's like
Looks like
4'9", but all ripped up.
Yeah, like carrot
He used to
top.
talk about también how he wears the lifters in his shoes. Yeah. He's a chaparro.
Yeah.
He wears cowboy boots. He goes, I don't wear cowboy boots because I like them. I wear them because I have a tacón. And then on top of that, I put a little lifter inside the thing. Porque está bien chaparrito el vato.
Yeah, fucking. What's up with the redheads, dude? The fucking pinche carrot top y luego este güey.
No. South Park says they don't have any souls, güey. I'm gonna stay away from those people.
The gingers. I don't know. In my times, who was it? Uno de los compas that I used to hang out. You know how you always get that older guy that gives you life advice.
Yeah.
Like right now, like I like to think that I'm that older guy giving, you know, maybe a listener or a coworker life advice.
It's not hashtags, bro.
It's bound. Oh, we're going back to that.
En mis tiempos.
So, este compa me dijo, like, hey, bro, you know, he would tell me, like, the walks of life, like, how to...
You take the good,
you take the bad, you take them both.
You put it together.
And then you have the facts of life. That was a good show. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both in there, you have the facts of life. The facts of life. Yeah, I don't know the rest. But
those jingles.
So me decía, like, nos contaba, no nomás era mí, but there was a couple of us. Y una vez nos dijo, like, guys, if you ever find yourself a redhead, go for it. But if you find yourself a left-handed redhead, fucking keep her.
Oh, shit.
I'm all like...
Hold on, let me take notes.
I know, right?
So what was...
Good thing this is recorded.
Apparently, this guy, el mito, the myth, because the left-handed redheads are like a little bit more open. They're more experimental. They'll like blow your mind, dude. Like they'll bewitch you.
I thought it was because they're going extinct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. But apparently that was it. It's that mythical unicorn. You know, like.
But it has to be a natural redhead, not
not
pinche.
Not a bottle.
Not a pelirroja huevo, way.
She was black haired last week and then a blonde the week before, and so you have to be careful because if you don't know the difference, you might get one that's not natural.
But I wonder if it's the same for like the other side of the spectrum, where like when una mujer le dice a otra mujer, hey, si te encuentras un canelito, güey, fucking keep him, or if he's left-handed, hasta más, güey.
I don't know, güey.
That's the thing, you know. Like, there's always these little myths between men. I would have
to infiltrate a girl's night out and listen to their conversation.
Because I'm sure they have the secrets. Like one of them, I think if I remember, and I don't know if the guy started or if it was the women, but they're all like always look at his hands or at his shoes, and that tells you a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's been reading fucking Maxim, Mr. Way.
That doesn't sound like that. Sounds like the Star or the Inquirer.
Yeah.
No, but that. You know, you never heard that like, you know, those myths, those
from
like
guys.
I heard the wearing white pants myth.
Ah, yeah, I heard that one.
The ring and the
thumb.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is.
Yeah, so
it's been debunked a few times in my experience.
Has it?
Yeah, that's just fucking. That's an urban myth way.
We heard them all from guys. Is it better one?
The white pants, and then what was the other one? The thumb, and then there was another one. And I think there was this comedian, I don't know who it was, that talks about like how the gay community used to start all these trends, right? So I think that with one of them was the earrings.
The one side.
If you were on the left side, you know, well, fucking, you know, you were down to party.
Yeah.
And the right side, I don't know what it meant.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, no, I can't remember.
There was one that was supposed to be the straight side, and the other one was the gay side.
The gay side.
Yeah.
So then you have the fucking, supposedly then the cholo started wearing earrings, way, and it threw everything fucking off.
No, pues. fucking shit up.
You know, like
Cholos are always fucking shit up. They fucked up the fucking party scene.
The party scene, the
In the 90s.
quebradita scene.
Cabrones.
Pinches cagapalos, güey. And then what was the other one? I think it was a bandana. También like I don't know how true this is, but you know, también in the
Story of his life.
no facts. I mean, we just go off what we hear. That's basically how we. You know, I base my life on movies and what I hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, good luck. Good luck with that. Way.
It's made life interesting. Let me tell you.
That's why Google has fucked up his life. Man.
I know.
No, pinche Ramon. The fucking tiene un headache and he has fucking cancer stage 3 because he Googles that shit. Nunca te ha pasado, güey, que tú tienes like a little fucking pains when you Google it, you end up fucking getting all scared and shit.
Well, what was it? La otra vez no sé qué pasó. Tenía like no. Tenía like itches, like my hands itch, my feet.
Oh, you're
would
getting
itch.
money, bro.
See, fucking WebMd didn't tell me that.
You're gonna win the lotto, bro. I hope you played a fucking scratcher. Buy the $20 ones. You got better odds.
So, no sé qué era que me daba un chingo de comezón, and it was like for 2 days straight. I'm like, what the fuck is this? You know, like, what is it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I didn't want to look it up because then I'm like, I'm going to get paranoid, dude.
Yeah.
But I va pinche Ramon to look it up, and I was saying that either it could be, what was it, like a sign of either diabetes or like fucking a heart attack or something like that. Like,
Oh,
fuck, dude. Ya casi like, no mames, right? And then, but then you keep going, and they're like, oh, you could have eaten something that gave you an allergic reaction or lo que sea. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I start thinking, like, what did I eat? Or what did I change? Or what did I like? Oh, okay. I could have, there was something that I have added to, I don't know. I gave something a try. Un pinche type of chile or something. None sin albur.
You tried a different kind of chile que te hizo daño?
Me dio comezón.
En las manos. En
Y en
las
los
palmas.
pies.
Le salió un pelo en la palma.
So then I'm like, I cut that out, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Itchies.
Ramon Googles what causes hands to itch, and then one of the fucking things that the WebMD tells him is if you fucking pee standing up and you're fucking and you go to sleep, go to the doctors. That's not a good sign.
Oh God.
So in reference to that,
Oh God.
there's a story behind that. So llegamos and we're setting up and everything. I start telling them like, fuck, I was tired, and then I'm like, I don't think I slept pretty good last night. Some weird shit happened. Fucking around 3 a.m, my chick woke up y le gritó el pinche gato. No sé qué está haciendo el pinche gato, right? So then I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What happened? No, nothing. So then I'm like, oh, fuck. Ya me había despertado. I'm like, all right. Tengo que ir a mierda.
I won't take this as a loss. Let me go pee.
Yeah, let me go pee. So I remember I looked over and I see that it's 3:20 a.m. All right, chingón, boy. Fucking a gusto, eh. And then all right, done. Okay, cool. Apago la luz. Oh, I flush it, apago la luz, and I walk out and I see the clock and it's 3:45, way.
You fell asleep for 20 minutes?
I think I fell asleep standing up, way.
Pero con el chile de fuera?
Yeah, of course.
You fucking left a mess, bro. Did you clean up after yourself? Fucking rim fucking full of pubes and shit. No mames, güey. So you...
No wonder his hand was tingly, güey.
No, right? So the itchy palms is the fucking the dry urine way.
Probably. And también the feet.
And
you woke up 20 minutes later y todas se las estaba sacudiendo, güey.
Oh, God. At 20 minutes, it's something else, güey.
I know, right?
20 minutes of sacudiendo es otra cosa.
So you fell asleep peeing?
I think so, because it freaked me out, because I'm like, dude, I was not there for 25 minutes.
That's crazy, bro.
I was not. I didn't piss for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
So the only reason is fucking tan a gusto estaba miando, way, that I fucking fell asleep standing up.
Oh, God.
Not once, because when you're like nodding off or like te estás durmiendo and then you're like, your head goes down and then you feel it going down and you snap back up. Yeah. Or if you're sitting down and then you're slouching and you no, wait, I must have been standing up perfectly because not at any point or moment did I snap back up because I was falling.
Yeah, el detalle ahí that we need to give a fucking shout out to is your stability, güey. Está
Your
cabrón.
balance.
Your balance.
Al 100.
If we get anything out of the story, this guy's not a victim of gravity, güey.
He planted his feet machine, güey.
I'm perfectly, like, you know, tengo pinche bulto enfrente, tengo bulto atrás. And
He could be a yogi, a fucking yoga fucking guru over here. Maybe you found something. Maybe that's your
I don't
fucking
know, güey.
portal into yoga, güey.
He meditated at the same time, güey.
Maybe that's a sign that you're grounded, güey.
Probably, but yeah, wait. So that was the weird thing, and then it weirded me out because then I go to bed. I'm like, how the fuck did I lose 25 fucking minutes? You know, I'm like, shit.
But you sure, güey? Maybe todo dormido. You read the clock wrong, güey.
Well, technically, you didn't lose them, güey. I mean, you slept.
Yeah, but it's not like, you know.
That's true.
You can count them in your sleep clock, güey.
But no, but I remember it was 3:20. I remember seeing 3:20, and when I come back, it's 3:45. I'm like, what the fuck? There's this thing because normally, you know how? Well, at least I base my life on movies, right?
Yeah, good luck.
Every fucking movie that I seen que involucra el pinche chamuco, supposedly that 3 a.m. is a witching hour. You know, so every time I wake up at 3 a.m., I'm like, oh fuck, puta madre.
Well,
Why? You know, a veces me despierta la perra that she has to go piss, and it's 3 a.m. I'm like, fuck. It's in the 3 a.m. area. It's like not exactly 3 a.m., but it's 3:10, 3:27, or whatever it is, you know?
yeah.
And like, chingue su madre. And when I woke up, I was like 3:20, like, fuck. I'm like, all right, let me go fucking take care of business. And I go back, and it's like 3:45. I'm like, what the fuck?
Crazy, man.
And then I'm like tossing and turning, like, ¿qué pasó, güey? Is this maybe this whole abduction shit is all bullshit? Maybe se quedaron dormidos, you know? Like how people say, like, you know, I went out to the field and it was, you know, this time. And then when I come back in, it's like 5 hours later. We're like, what happened to the time? Te quedaste dormido, güey.
You know what the Rogan was talking about it the other day? He was saying how, like, I don't know if it's his theory or somebody that he had on was saying that a lot of those abductions is according to them, their theory is that you're going back to when you were born. Like you're revisiting that moment of birth where lights and like there's fucking shit's going on. They attribute it to that.
Is it abduction or is it the near life death experience?
Abduction.
Pero entonces what they're saying, that like Ramon's saying, that they fell asleep and they had like a dream of being born, or how do you get to?
Well, there's a certain kind of I don't know if they call it REM. There's a certain kind of induction that it is you're in between dormido and being fucking woke.
That's also that causes a sleep paralysis.
Is that what it is?
También.
You get stuck in that little.
Yeah,
limbo.
you're stuck in the thing where your brain shuts down, but yet you're like still awake, which is weird. Or you're still conscious, or like maybe it's your body that shuts down, and your mind is still awake. So for the listeners that don't know what REM is a rapid eye movement. It's that state where like you're
that's already when you're asleep, boy.
Yeah, when you're asleep.
The one in between, I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, so REM, R-E-M, is that moment where like your body just shuts down and it starts healing itself.
That's where you want to get to.
Yeah,
when you sleep.
Your organs, everything gets the much needed rest that it needs. You know, por eso los cabrones que roncan y no pueden dormir and they have the sleep apnea. That's why, because their brain is not fully sleeping. It's not getting all the oxygen. The organs are not getting repaired or doing their thing too.
You're also shocking your heart, no? Like you're making it like pulse at a different kind of...
You're more probable to have like heart failure or heart disease if you don't get, whatchamacallit, a good night's sleep. So that sleep apnea causes all kinds of issues. Then you start having kidney problems, you start having liver problems, you start having pinche heart problems, and all todo este desmadre. And luego deja de eso, the fact that your brain is not resting, you can't stay still because then you fall asleep everywhere.
How many hours do you need a night?
I broke it down. Minimum 6.
6 is perfect for me.
Minimum 6. Maximum, I think I could do 8. I can't sleep past 8 anymore.
Oh, well, maybe now. All right, I'll give you that one.
I can't sleep past 8 anymore.
No,
Ramón tenía fama, güey.
Oh, yeah. Pero no tenía la máquina milagrosa. I didn't have the CPAP machine.
Oh, that makes sense, güey.
You don't have the Darth Vader machine?
Yeah.
So even if you were, quote unquote, sleeping for 8 hours, you weren't getting 8 hours.
No, I was. So when I took the test, and I think we mentioned it the last time, when I took the test, it was like, I think, te dan una máquina, it connects to whatever, and it monitors your sleep pattern, right?
Yeah.
So en una noche, I think I stopped breathing for like 98 times or 96 times.
Oh shit, that's a long.
Yeah.
So
It's
how,
like,
what hour? How much of the?
so ponle de como de las 10 a las 7 de la mañana.
Damn, bro.
And they got concerned because that's a lot. That is a lot.
What's like the average or?
I think it was like in order for you to enough for you to fucking be considered that you need
Sleep apnea?
Yeah,
Or
that you have sleep apnea. I think was like maybe like I don't know, 20.
No,
if I'm not mistaken.
Like more than 4 times.
Oh yeah. If I'm not, because you shouldn't stop breathing. You shouldn't stop breathing at all at night.
Shit, bro.
You know. So I stopped, like, I literally stopped breathing like 96 something times. So they're like, yeah, you fucking need this machine. So luego se pusieron las pinches pilas. Within the week, I had mi máquina milagrosa, güey. And after that, dude, that saved my relationship con la mija. That.
Why, because of snoring?
Oh, yeah, dude. Every morning se amanecía encabronada. You're like, hey, what's up, babe? Y no me miraba así, like, hijo de la chingada, no me dejaste dormir. You know, type of deal.
There was back in like the 90s way in the Spanish networks. I remember hearing there was like one of those like hacks kind of. I don't know if it was a book or something, and one of them was Cómo silenciar al roncador. I don't know if you guys remember that.
No, pull over his face.
No, según que you fucking
you jab them.
You jab them in the ribs with the elbow or something. But está cabrón because you're not getting like your proper sleep.
And then I noticed that during that time, I would get up like fucking. Una no estaba durmiendo, otra no estaba respirando, and then the other thing is like I would wake up in the night like 4 or 5 times to go piss.
Would you drink a lot of liquids before?
No, that's the thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like your body is constant. It's not resting. You know, when you go to sleep and everything shuts down, like everything like at a minimum. So rarely do you have to go piss in the middle of the night unless you get woken up and then everything turns on and like, oh, ¿sabes qué? Pues dejé de voy a mear. You know, or lo que sea. For the most part. But then you do have those dreams where you're drinking, you think you're dreaming that you're pissing, and then like, oh, fuck, and then you wake up like, oh, I gotta go piss.
Yeah, it incorporates it somehow.
Yeah. It kind of like lets you know, like, hey, we know we gotta get this out.
Yeah, they call the fucking the supervisor. Hey, este pendejo's not getting up, way. We need to manipulate this dream to pretend that he's peeing.
Yeah. They're like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. You know? And una de esas estás caminando y de repente like, oh, fucking, let me just whip it out right here and piss all over. Like, yeah. And like, fuck, I was done. Like, oh shit, I gotta go piss. Yeah.
You know what I've been doing? Because I dick around on my phone sometimes before bed, and I started putting it into like that mode where it changes the color to accommodate. It like helps. It kind of helps your circadian rhythm. Kind of like, okay, melatonin starts kicking in. Like you got to get ready for bed and shit like that. And I noticed that it's been helping. Where
it filters the blue light. Yeah.
So I'm thinking of investing in those glasses that they have. Like there's some glasses that kind of give you that same effect.
But do you really need it, or is it just because you want to try something new? Like, do you have problem falling asleep?
Wait, my brain way. If you were to fucking go into my brain, it doesn't stop. Way I can't. I'm thinking if it's either this music, work. Music. It's just constantly way. I can't. I have to shut it off. Way. I take these things called kava pills. I take those, and then I take melatonin, and I have these breathing exercises. Way that
do you meditate?
Well, not really. Way, but I guess the breathing exercises because it's like a breathing rhythm. I think that's like meditation.
Yeah, that would count. Way.
Have you ever tried meditating, Freddie?
No, I haven't. Now that I think about it, no.
Yeah, and people have told me like, oh, meditation does this, and like, and my brain is always moving. It's not like yours where it's music, this, work, but mine is constantly just like I'm always thinking of stuff. Like I'm like if it's no say I can't break it down. It's just random stuff. Like maybe I have ADD or something.
Or maybe you have a brain.
And
brain's 4-way.
Yeah, and una cosa leads to another, and this thought leads to that, and I start going down rabbit holes, and then I'm like, oh, me acuerdo de este desmadre, like, oh shit, and then like back and forth, my brain is always fucking moving.
Yeah.
Right.
But you fall asleep as soon as you lay down, or
I toss and turn. Maybe me acomodo. Maybe. no more than 5 minutes, I'm out.
Yeah, damn.
That's not tossing and turning.
No, porque me tengo que acomodar bien.
Pero estás acomodándote.
There's times that I'm 45 minutes an hour in, and I'm still fucking.
No.
So, lo que me pasa a mí, güey, is I have an idea in my head, so I'll literally get up, turn the light on, and start fucking figuring it out. And then I'll put it away, go to sleep, and then, oh shit, maybe I should do this. And it's just like my personality way. Once I start doing it, I can't just say I'll do it tomorrow. Way.
Yeah.
I have to fucking get that out of the way, man. So I do have problems going to sleep and shutting down, man.
Fernie, you're I don't know, you're a night owl. I don't even know what it is. Like you get more shit done in the hour, like in the graveyard hours, than anybody I've ever known.
That's when you can think better, way. There's no other distractions, way. It's just you.
Yeah.
So you fucking get it all that way.
Sometimes I've gotten texts from him at fucking midnight or 1, or like, okay, nos manda like, hey, check this shit out, vatos.
Yeah.
And like wake up at 5 in the morning, like, what the fuck, a la una, way, really?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, not bad.
Pero pinche well, I've sent you the pictures where you can see on my screen it has that red tint, way. What he's talking about. So that I don't think that helps me as much, way. Pero I'm sure it helps in a way.
But I even heard that even if you get 8 hours and you're not getting it at the way that like the circadian rhythm following the sun and the moon, that it's not even the same. Like
no, but they've already done studies too, like sleep studies, that everybody doesn't have that same rhythm, way. Like the whole thing that they done studies that people's clock is different, pues. So it doesn't even have to go with the sun going up. Like there's night people that their things are a little shifted over, pues. And there's people that it's like really shifted over. They'll sleep through like the whole morning or whatever, and that's just part of the rhythm. And that part they've done studies where everybody's clock is not synced to that circadian rhythm way. It's all everybody has their little offset. Yeah, because I've also known, like, when people take naps, they'll take a 15-20 minute nap, and next thing you know, they're like fuck up and running, like, they got like a second wind. No, well, that's but what he's saying is I've heard the opposite of that way. Oh, but, okay. I mean, everybody, they do different studies way, but the naps, those are really helpful way. They don't call them power naps for a reason way. You just need a little 15-20 minutes. I feel fucking energized with a little nap, boy. Sometimes when I'm working, way, and I'm under the truck, and that's probably the only shade that I'm exposed to, and I get a nice little breeze, and I'm like, hey, wait, I could just doze off right here, way, because those fucking, like 1-2 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah, siesta time after lunch. Yeah, those are. But wait, if you're under a forklift or a truck, I have the fucking the jack stands. Still the way. I don't think that's the idea. I think that's why women outlive men, because they wouldn't take a nap underneath. No, a forklift. I know. Well, they say that's like the little sweet spot, like between 15 and no more than 30 minutes for your nap. Yeah, because after that you hit that I guess probably the REM sleep way. And once you hit that, your fucking body slows down because it thinks you're going to go to sleep. Yeah. So there's a sweet spot, way. I used to know a guy que ya estaba enfadado de su vieja, güey. He was just tired, güey. Eso le decía que iba a ir al garage a echar mecánica, and he would just go to sleep under the car, güey. So she would come by, and she would just see the legs. So este güey va en chinga. He's probably thinking of how to take that fucking, that strip fucking bolt out. Y el güey was just sleeping under the car, güey. Like, leave me alone, güey. But, oh, shit. But it's important. Life hacks, I say. Life hacks, man. But yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe me quedé dormido miando, güey. Crazy. You should get that checked, bro. Maybe. It's the first time. Or the machines are slowly fucking doing their thing. Fucking Alexa's like, check this out. He's gonna go pee. Check it out. I'm gonna change the clock, eh? I'm gonna change the clock. I'm at 20 minutes. Yeah. He's not gonna notice. Watch. That fucking Alexa, dude. I do not like it in the house. Really? I fucking do not like it. The mija has it. She used to have it in the bedroom. And, a veces que te hablaba, like, what the fuck? But then she moved it to the kitchen because, cuando ella está cocinando, she's got the music on y siempre le dice, Alexa, play Spotify. And then playing Spotify, last album, blah, blah, blah. Check this out. I'm at 20 minutes. Random, like the other night, we're in the dining room table and we're talking. Oh. And all of a sudden, I just hear a voice from the kitchen. What was it? It was something about... I don't know if it was quinoa or
oh, quinoa, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck? And I'm looking at her like, what's that? She's like, oh, it's Alexa. I'm like, Alexa, give me more recipes and put them on my phone, and save them for me. Like, getting more quinoa recipes, putting them in like, fucking, hey, dude.
I'm still not convinced with all that shit, güey. No,
dude, it listens to everything.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it's always on.
This is always listening for sure, güey. But esa madre, I don't know, güey.
Ya tenemos unas, güey.
You have some?
Yeah, güey. I'm conflicted, pero...
You talk to it?
Está bien.
Yeah, like...
I don't talk to it. Fucking, mija. The kids fucking use it.
I mean, it seems like it's pretty sweet, way. Like, fucking...
All my fucking lady does is get fucking in arguments with Alexa, güey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Alexa... she gets mad because se enoja con Alexa, right? And they fucking have like a little match, and then fucking Alexa's like, well, if you have a problem... You can contact us at email, whatever. She can talk. The fuck, Alexa.
You know what? If we ever have a fourth member of this podcast, we should put a mic on an Alexa, way, and then fucking ask it questions. Hey, cabrona, is it true?
Hey,
Alexa, is it true that fucking sleeping at night is the same? Sleeping at night, cause it is. That'd be awesome,
We
way.
should give it a Ramon fact check.
Let's fucking invest in an Alexa and bring it in, way. That way we don't have to Google shit.
But Alexa me chingado. I don't know. Have I talked about it on the podcast? Que me chinga with the kids, way?
No, what happened?
Because I forgot it was the Uncrustable. You know, I took it out, the Uncrustables, the little sandwich.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen those.
They come frozen, right?
Yeah,
so my little girl's like, hey, I want one of those little sandwiches from the refrigerator. So I take it out, I put it out. You have to let it defrost. And, I go, fucking kids don't have a sense of time. Wait time 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's all similar, about the same.
Yeah.
So I go, yeah, it's going to be 5 minutes. She's like, 5 minutes? How long is that? It's 5 minutes. Don't worry. It's going to go fast. She's like, okay, all right. I'm like, I think it down the package, it says you have to leave it out for like 10 minutes, no? Pero I want to make it small as possible. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever I told her. So I'm fucking walking back, to my desk. And I'm walking back, I just hear upstairs, Alexa, put a timer for 5 minutes. I'm like, motherfucker. Pinche chiquilla went and told Alexa to put a timer away.
Let's do it, bro. Let's do it.
Yeah?
Let's get an Alexa.
So Alexa fucking went off and she's like, hey, where's my sandwich? I'm like, so yeah, see, the thing is, there's going to be another 5 minutes.
Alexa's time versus daddy's time. It's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Daddy knows best.
So Alexa fucks me over every once in a while.
Pinche Alexa.
Pero we just put a mic on it, way, and then it's just fucking...
Yeah, we got the fourth mic.
Yeah, we just ask it like, hey, wait, is it true? Fucking, and then, okay, yeah, wait. It'll set our arguments.
So when we start off, and then fucking Chicano, Chavo, we hope you like this. If not, oh well. And then, welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Yeah.
Esteban, Fernando, and Alexa. Yes.
Yeah, I think it would be awesome. Yeah, I think we should do it.
We should do an episode with Alexa.
Yeah, we should do it. And then if it works, we just keep it on stop. Where that way, he doesn't have to do this, or it's just there.
Hey, if we could actually save you don't even have to bring the guitar anymore.
Yeah.
She could play the
Alexa,
guitar.
play the intro. Let's do it, way.
Yeah.
Let's do it. How much are the Alexas, way?
I tengo dos arriba, güey. We'll just bring one down.
We'll fucking do it.
We won't be able to do it for the next episode, but that one after that.
Yeah, well, we're going to start incorporating
Yeah.
that.
It'll be chill.
It'll be
We'll do
funny.
an episode, a ver cómo sale, güey.
Yeah, we'll try it out, way.
In the middle of his wrap up, Alexa, wrap it up for us.
As far as I know, we'll be the first podcast to do that, way.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, you guys out there? We call dibs.
Yeah, dibs.
Bro.
Patent pending.
There's do you watch How I Met Your Mother?
And I've seen it before, though, but no.
You've seen it, right? Of course.
No,
Well, I think I started seeing it because of you.
Yeah, it's just funny. Güey.
And then the mija fucking started también. Or because of you and the mija. So there's an episode where fucking the characters, which is Barney and Ted, they're at the bar, and then Ted sees this girl at the bar and everything. Y ya llega and Barney, they say, hey, what's going on? Dude, I'm checking out that girl. They're like, oh, yeah, which one? That one. Don't look right away. Yeah, and then they're like, yeah, voltea la vela. They say, oh, yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to work up the nerve to go talk to you. And then Barney takes a sip of his drink. He's like, I call dibs.
Because they had a whole dibs system.
so he's like, you can't call dibs. They're like, I call dibs. I told you about it. Yeah, but you didn't say dibs. And then they fast for like the make believe scenario. Like, yeah, dude, just imagine at your wedding, because I'm gonna be your best man. Let's just say you do marry her, and I'll get up and I'll be the best man. I'll be like, "Hi, ladies and gentlemen, the best man. I just gotta say this. I gotta get out of the way. I call dibs." And they're like, all the guests, and even the brides are like, "What? I had no idea. You must like, it's okay. It's okay. We've both been wronged here."
Oh shit.
And then it's about a 10, like, "Listen, babe," like, bah, smacks him. "Don't ever talk to me again." And then she's like, "Really? How can I make this up to you?" And then I se la truena.
Oh,
in front of everybody.
Oh, in front of everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I call dibs.
Oh, that's where that came from. I was wondering where that story was going.
Yeah.
How
It
did
was all about dibs.
It's dibs. So Alexa will be the fourth member.
Yeah.
Alexa. Yeah.
So it'll be fucking Esteban, Fernando, Ramon.
Can you say shit like so she could introduce herself? Like, what's your name?
I don't know, wait.
Alexa, what's your name?
I don't know the legalities of all this.
Alexa, introduce yourself.
We'll have to look it up, boy.
I don't think it'll be a pedo. It's why do these guys say Google it or let's Google? Like, you're using Google, why would that be a pedo?
But Google doesn't talk fucking back
to you.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about legalities, way. I mean, you can use
si
it.
nos dicen algo, like, all right, we stop using it. We're just using it for fact checks.
No, but it's just like saying, then you can't say Google. Let's Google it. See if it's true. You can't say that in a podcast? I don't think it has nothing to do with that. Way.
But, hey.
Are we going to be afraid or what?
Chinga su
But
madre.
it's like saying, no, but you're comparing it fucking apples to oranges. Because like saying, if we say Led Zeppelin, we're not infringing on the copyright. But if we play Led Zeppelin, we're infringing on the copyright.
But we're using Alexa as like Google. We're instead of Googling it, we're saying Alexa.
Yeah, but you're recording her
voice.
Their system, in other words.
Yeah. I will try
But it's public knowledge.
Si nos dicen algo, pues ni madre.
I don't think it's a deal, way.
Fuck it.
Got
your back,
They're
Esteban.
not giving
Fuck
you fucking Amazon intel or Google intel. They're giving you shit that's public knowledge, way.
No, but it's not about the intel. It's the fucking...
Yeah. I see what he's saying, but then at the same time,
I
vale madre.
don't think there's
No,
no
no vale madre, güey, pero
We'll
I'll look it up.
We'll do an episode, and if no nos dicen nada, güey, we'll continue.
I don't think you'll have bells shit like that, way.
You know, she might be the first one to leave us, though, because she's like, I can't handle
Everything
this
nowadays
dog and pony
fucking
show.
eggshells, güey.
Nah, but no way. Let's not live that life, way.
I know, right?
I don't like to live the court life.
Nah,
güey.
and if we get sued, that means we're doing something right. They're noticed, way. So what are you afraid of?
We don't got
opposite.
money.
It's not the opposite. What are you afraid of, way? That means that they fucking found out.
I don't know.
Yeah. Plus, you're promoting their product. How is that fucking?
That's not how life works, güey.
Yeah, but the way you're saying it, it has no. It's like saying then we can't say Google. Like,
No, well, that's what I'm saying. It's apple and oranges, way. We can say Led Zeppelin. We can say Google.
we're not talking
You
about.
can't-
We're talking about stuff that's. We're talking about a search engine and a product that tells you.
No,
essentially-
you're talking about a product that looks it up for you and then tells it to you. You don't.
So
type
you
it in.
can't say Dell. Like I can't tell you. Hey, wait, go on the Dell.
No, you're talking about a word. Saying a word as opposed to it talking for itself. That's a system and a voice that they paid someone to record a bunch of syllables, however they do it, so it talks back to you. So that whole thing of it talking back to you is different than you typing it in and it pulling it up on your computer. Way.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, you're not gonna find anything because nobody's using that. So you have to pretty much play it by ear.
Because you have to think about it. Way all the time that not all the time, but most of the comedy I've seen or whatever, anything where they include a Alexa and they go, "Hey Alexa, blah blah blah." It's someone else doing the voice. It's never the actual Alexa talking back to them.
Fuck it. ¿Le ponemos peluca a esta cabrona? Le ponemos una peluca.
Because I heard even people say Siri. Way. I mean,
Yeah, but when they do it, it's not actually Siri that's answering. It's an actor playing Siri like that does the voice. It's not the actual phone. They're not doing it. They're not connecting their phone. It's some other actor that sounds like Siri doing it. ¿Me entiendes? So that's what I'm saying. There must be a reason they do that.
You're paranoid, bro. I'm talking to the guy that's con latas in the garage.
Con
Way.
latas.
Nothing's gonna happen. Way.
There's no latas, güey.
You said you were setting up for the
Yeah,
fucking
but I haven't had money for
apocalypse.
latas,
Way.
güey.
I'm arguing with the guy that has corn that expires in 50 years. Way.
Oh, that shit. That would be good.
For the
though, güey.
apocalypse. Way.
Right away. I'm the conspiracy dude. Right away.
Yeah, way.
We're talking facts.
Nothing's gonna happen. Way.
Hablando de apocalypse, did you guys? Oh, what was it? I sent my sister this little thing where scientists fucking reanimated a pig's brains.
Oh shit.
Right? They were like completely dead. They did something, and then the mind después de estar muerto, some cells or whatever, because they got like an MRI scan or whatever, boom, they populate it. They were not fully functional. They don't understand why, but
dead, right?
exactly, right? And so they fucking created fucking pig zombies, dude.
Oh, shit.
No chingas, ya valimos
Así es
madre.
como comienza este pinche desmadre. Don't these fuckers see these movies?
Pig zombies.
You know, and so somebody's all like, "Yeah, we're gonna know how the apocalypse started."
Oh, God. Yeah, those pinche pigs can be vicious, güey.
The apocalypse.
Yeah, esos güeyes, they got some mean teeth, dude.
They can be vicious,
They
güey.
could eat a person, and
You know which are, speaking of animals, you know which ones are fucking vicious are the hippopotamus way. And
Oh,
apparently the ones that Escobar left in Colombia are still raving havoc in Colombia, way.
Oh, because they're not part of the ecosystem, yeah, güey.
Some chingo de hippopotamus ahí in Colombia, way, causing a lot of shit.
Yeah, they don't belong, güey.
Yeah, those things are savages, way.
They are, güey. Dangerous
And they run
fuckers.
fucking fast, way.
Yeah, those gordillos run fucking a madres, güey.
That's what it is.
Faster than us, that's for sure, güey.
Yeah, for sure, way. You can't outrun a hippopotamus.
Ya valió vergas.
moto. ¿O ¿Cómo se llama?
Yeah, moro, no, yeah, moro.
Funky.
Che Pablo Escobar.
Fucking shit up, even after death.
Even after death, when he's got all those animals running around.
Fucking shit up.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that like they want it for themselves, but maybe this animal does not belong in Colombia.
It doesn't.
It's gonna
That's
fuck
the
up.
problem.
It's gonna fuck up the ecosystem.
That's what it's doing. There's some other animal too, a bird or something.
Yeah,
like
there
that.
was a bird, and like in the 1800s, un cabrón
No,
trajo.
but the same thing with the Pablo Escobar,
yeah?
some other animal. He brought a bunch of animals that are native to that are fucking up the ecosystem.
Yeah,
now.
se comen la cosecha. They're fucking everything. They're eating or attacking another bird or another animal that helps with, you know,
They're fucking up the cadena, güey.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
maybe this bird is the one that fucking comes y se come todas las pinches abejas, and you know, it's a chain reaction.
It's crazy.
That's why it's important not to bring like por eso that's why I get the customs in the airport where they always check that like you're not bringing something, you know, like a certain plant or a certain bird or animal or even insect because it could fuck up all our shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we think they're being exaggerated,
Yeah.
but
Es un mosquito, güey.
es un pinche este chile no se hay aquí, es una semilla. Es una semilla para el chile.
Es todo, you know.
Yeah.
Este pinche, esta iguanita, está chingona, güey. Está
Yeah.
hermosa. You know, ¿qué pedos va a hacer?
It's pretty amazing, how, bro, like the shit that
Delicate.
like how nature works, right? Fuck. I was listening to the shit where they were saying how like the Amazon rainforest way apparently they had cities in the Amazon way that had millions of people way. Millions of fucking people populated the Amazon supposedly way. That there were like these lost, they got lost in like history way. But they're finding traces of like civilizations as big as like millions of people in the Amazon way. Imagine like the place like the Amazon way, how much shit's that undiscovered right there, plants, medicine and shit that
Animals, insects,
that we can
creatures.
that's just untainted.
Well, that's why I used to love the X-Files. Mm-hmm. You know, because they always...
we go back to
right
the
away.
shows.
Right away.
Yeah, we go back to the shows.
The facts.
We're talking about real life at Ramon. That's why I like fucking King of the Hill.
So what Chris Carter used to do, he used to take these stories that you're just talking about, that he would find out, read about, or saw, or you know, a story on it, and then he would adapt it to it. Because, like you said, just imagine there were civilizations, and we don't even know what was in there, and they're just finding them. And sometimes, like, what happened to them? You know, porque todavía no existen or whatever. So then he would do one of them. You know, he'll do stories based on that. So one of them, it's one of the first episodes, I think, in the first season, is where like there's a bunch of like in Canada or somewhere they're cutting down trees.
Yeah.
They're lumberjacks, right? For whatever it is. And most of these trees are marked for cutting y otros no. So una de esos árboles que cortan, it had like a little plague in it. Like it was like a glow in the dark fucking bugs.
Oh, sure.
Right? Pero nomás en la noche salían. So as soon as they cut that tree down, it exposed them. When it got night, they traveled y they would cocoon you.
What?
Yeah, they would cocoon you, and then you would like dissolve. And se comía whatever, and then te quedaban los pinches esqueletos y ya valió madre. So, you can't explain what happened to this person that just died. So it only came out at night. So I guess Mulder and Scully go to investigate these deaths, or they found the body, but somehow this person had something that identified him, and like, he was just alive fucking 2 weeks ago, and his body's already boned out. This looks like it's been years, and it's only days.
Yeah.
So that's why they call in the FBI,
Oh, crazy.
But it goes to that, because you're like looking at these stories, you're like, fuck, dude, they're finding this and they're finding that. There were civilizations. What happened? Dude.
Pues, there's fucking pinche movie, way about the Amazon, the dude with the fucking
The Lost City of Oz?
the Lost City of Z, way. No, Oz.
I just saw the...
Con tu compa el moto guy.
What is that about, güey? ¿Qué dice
It's about this explorer that used to go into the fucking Amazon with all the little tribes, way. He used to go, I think he was looking for pinche tresor or whatever, way. The fucking...
The Fountain of Youth?
No me acuerdo bien. I saw it a while back. Yeah, he was looking like for the tesoro, way, like the Lost City of Z or whatever, that, but like El Dorado, pues. Like El Dorado, fucking, I think it was El Dorado. Pero pinche, he keep going into his Amazon. He's fucking making compas with the little tribes. These little tribes, no one even heard. So this guy documented, it was a real dude. So he documented a lot of shit that people never knew about these little tribes.
And it's like a docu-movie or a documentary?
It's a movie, way, but it's about a dude that exists. I don't know how true it is.
The Lost City of Oz. Oh, okay.
The Lost City of Z, not Oz.
Ese güey thinking of the Oz ahí
It's
por
with
la
your
person.
Charlie, ¿cómo se llama? Charlie Hannum?
Oh, Jax Teller?
Yeah, I don't really like the guy. Fucking every time I see him, I just see the moto dude.
Really?
Well, it's 'cause he's not that great. No está tan chingón de actor el vato, güey. Every papel he does, he sounds and looks the same way.
Dude.
He's typecasted?
No.
In the typecast, he has one persona way, it seems like.
Dude, there's a movie from
Tough
him
guy.
that I really love. Like before Sons of Anarchy. It's the Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy, El Güero.
No sé nada, güey.
No sabes nada?
Oh, okay.
The pinche moto, look. Even there, look. What's he look like?
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he just got off his moto, way.
Yeah.
You're so critical, man.
Está como el Tom Hardy.
Well,
Tom Hardy. Yeah.
So Charlie Hunnam, there's a British movie called Green Street Hooligans. Y sale ¿cómo se llama? Frodo. What's his name?
Oh, that one was good, eh?
¿Cómo se llama Frodo? His real actor?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Oh.
I like that
Sale
one.
con Elijah Wood. And the story is Elijah Wood is he gets picked on and bullied in a private school over here. Pues lo acusan de algo y lo mandan y se va a London con su sister, that she's married to a British guy.
Yeah.
Right? Pues este British guy tiene un hermano que es Charlie Hunnam, y esos cabrones are like fucking soccer hooligans. Y they turned this little wimpy fucking Elijah Wood into pinche cabrón, güey.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, dude, it's a good fucking movie.
Está chida, güey.
Está chingona.
I had memories.
It's like gangs, no? What's the name of that movie?
They are like gangs, güey. Green Street Hooligans. Or Green Street. Aquí nomás sale as Green Street, but I remember it being Green Street Hooligans.
They have that for la pinche La Liga Mexicana, way. That kind of hooligan kind of shit, inspired by that shit.
Pero allá en UK sí son like gangs, güey.
No, aquí también, güey.
Allá te matan, güey.
No, aquí también. There's a little fucking... I was at a bar.
The fucking the LAFC?
Deja terminar, güey. Siempre te gusta... You think you know the punchline, güey, and it's always different.
Ay, güey.
Let me finish my story, güey.
Okay.
I met some guy at a fucking bar, güey, and estaba ya pedo, and something was off about him, güey. And I think I had a jersey de los Cholos, güey, because my mom bought it for me, because it's a Tijuana, y me la regaló one time. And I was wearing it at the bar. Y el güey me dice, oh, los Cholos. Oh, yeah, aquí puro Necaxa. And he's like, he threw out his little clica with Necaxa. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, hey, you fucking guys, they fucked up my dude the other day, huh? And I was like, nah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, yeah, your boy that's from that fucking Cholos, whatever. They fucking came down and they fucking got my boy from the Necaxa, whatever the fuck. And I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just because I had a jersey, he assumed that I was part of that, and that my uncle or somebody beat the shit out of his Necaxa fucking boys.
Oh, shit.
And that was like the first time that I was like, wait, there's something like this también for La Liga Mexicana. No mames. Yeah, it was fucking. What's the name of that movie? I'll check it out.
It's called The Lost City of Z.
No, la de
Green Street Hooligans.
Green Street Hooligans. Let me see, Green Street Hooligans.
Con el Charlie Hunnam. Y
Pues es el Frodo, güey. Elijah Wood
es el mero mero.
No one knew who Charlie Hunnam was.
Before that, huh?
I don't know before that. I don't know if that was his first one, pero...
Yeah, pero enseñan donde se agarran a putazos con otro pinche equipo, otros
shit.
fans de otro equipo. Fuck yeah, dude. They're like en la playa, güey.
With the British accent or no?
Yeah, it's all, of course, they're all British. Yeah, he's in London.
Elijah Wood is el americano, whatever.
Yeah.
That they send over there.
Yeah, and I think Elijah Wood is I think he writes for a paper. He wants to be he's a writer, right? So I think when he's over there, his jefe gets him an interview with one of the newspapers, and estos güeyes, they're big time anti fucking what is it, journals. He's a journal, or like the journalist.
Oh.
No, but they call them journals or something like that.
Yeah,
they
I was gonna know if you didn't see the...
No, pues ya no la tengo que ver. Esto ya me dijo todo.
Ya te contó todo.
There's the details in between está chingón, güey.
How's Game of Thrones, güey?
Oh man, I'm not gonna see it, dude.
Why?
Pues me pelo mañana. Oh, bueno, me voy a pelar and I'm not gonna get to see the...
You don't have the app on your phone or anything?
En el aire no creo que lo voy a poder. Maybe cuando llegue al hotel.
No, well, you're on vacation, güey. What are you watching shows on vacation?
Exactly. So, a ver qué eso. Cuando regrese, maybe I'll be able to catch 3 of them de un pinche putazo, güey.
Shit. Estás cabrón, güey. Se nos va internacional el compa.
Yeah, está cabrón, vato.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go represent the shuffle con los Brits.
Oh, shit.
Uy.
Have to download the WhatsApp.
Hello, governor.
Make sure que no te quedaste ahí en the red light district in fucking
In Amsterdam? No,
somewhere.
no te digo que no. We're not gonna be able to make it.
Not gonna make it, he says, right away.
I'm not gonna be able to make it.
Yeah. You sure you're gonna go to the Jim Morrison fucking?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Ahorita acabando de aquí or whatever, way, llegar a un pinche liquor store. I'm gonna take the advice of another compa from another podcast and fucking buy your liquor here, because when you go to travel, sale más caro, güey. And I have noticed that.
Yeah.
Aquí te cuesta aquí unos 12 varos or whatever. When you fucking fly international or whatever, like fucking it's like triple the price. Like, fuck.
Shit, ni el duty free te ayuda ahí, ¿no?
No, well, I don't know, maybe, but...
Don't take it in your carry-on, güey, because vas a ver pito on the TSA. El bien chingón with his Jack Daniels for Jim Morrison, and it's going to end up in the trash.
Well, I'm going to take that. I'm going to try to get the pint or the,
Oh.
And then echármelo. Tampoco no me quiero poner todo pedo ahí. I mean, I didn't know the guy.
Take him some heroin, mejor, güey.
No,
He'll
güey.
appreciate Jim Morrison will appreciate heroin more than fucking Jack Daniels.
Yeah, pues Jack Daniels es lo que lo mató, ¿no?
When in Rome.
When in Roma.
So fucking...
Cabrón.
This is el plan. I want to go visit and I think Pia Philip, I don't know, some French singers also in that cemetery. There's a bunch of other people in there. So, but I'm just going for Morrison's.
Right away.
Yeah, and then
Fuck everybody else.
yeah. So definitely, we got tickets to go up to the Eiffel Tower.
Oh shit.
We got. We're gonna go to the Louvre.
Ay, the lube. Ay, se va a poner bueno.
Se pone bueno el party.
Poner bueno.
Yo voy al Jiffy Lube.
I'm going to the lube.
I'm going to Jiffy Lube, güey.
Right away, I'm going to the lube.
Lube, and then I'm gonna go to the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna lube
Pinche
up.
Ramón ya compró su candadito para ponerlo en el bridge acá.
Oh, there is no. Is it in?
Yeah, there's a little bridge that everybody puts a lock on it.
Yeah, pero se me hace que le
It
quitaron
was too
los
heavy,
locks.
huh? Yeah, it's getting too heavy.
Quitaron los locks because it was adding too much weight to
Yeah,
that.
I remember hearing about that one.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, I'm still stuck on he's going to get a lube.
I'm gonna get lubed.
I don't know, he's going to get a lube.
Va a estar chido los postres en France, ¿no, güey?
Yeah, I already found 3 bakeries, güey.
El que no le gusta, güey.
Pinche Ramon's
El que
gonna
no
be
le
looking
gusta.
for churros and fucking... in
Stuffed
Paris.
churros.
No tienen las conchitas, cabrones.
You fucking up on your French or what?
What do you mean?
Like French. Like, you know a little bit of French or no?
Just the basics, like what time is it? What's my name? Or what my name is.
¿No te sabes tu nombre, güey?
Yeah, no, but like je m'appelle Ramon.
No shit. Jim Appel.
Quelle hora-t-il?
No shit. Son las...
Very well, el que no le gusta all of a sudden.
Fucking,
I know, he's
the
fucking
Romance
fluent.
language.
He doesn't like French and he's fluent in French.
if I can't order food, like, si no sé, like, un sandwich avec Coca-Cola.
What happened to the
frites.
fucking... Si no me entienden, pues que dan a la chingada.
Think
Chinguen a su madre.
There's a fucking translator
Yeah,
app.
there's
güey.
an app.
Están chidos, güey.
But the thing is, I have a coworker that just got back, right? So he's like, like, you get some snobs and you don't. He's the one that gave me the bakeries.
Wow.
And so then he was telling me that, like, they're pretty much cool. Right now, they every Saturday, or I think it's Sunday, the whole city shuts down. They're on strike. Because they're like fucking pissed off of the gas prices. So everybody's with fucking the yellow vest.
This is what's going on right now?
Yeah, right now. Every fucking Saturday, like the city shuts down, so don't expect to public transportation, taxis, ni nada. Maybe Lyft or maybe Uber. Yeah. They do have the scooters, like they have the Lime and the Birds and all that.
They have Lime and Birds?
Yeah. I'm like, what the? I got the apps. Que toda madre, so they have all that. So they say that everything shuts. He's telling me that everything shuts down. But I told him, look, my whole theory is I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna speak Spanish. If they don't speak Spanish, then I'm like, Anglais. And if they say Anglais,
so you're not gonna say you're American.
I'm just gonna go with the Spanish, bro. I'm gonna go with the Chicano.
In France, way?
Yeah, there's a lot of. He was telling me there's a lot of South Americans in.
No, but usually you change it up because for security reasons. Like when we're in Peru, we say we're from Mexico.
Yeah, everywhere. Because see, the thing is, the French don't like the Americans. They're very snobby because they think that we.
Don't generalize it, way.
Bueno, for the most part.
Really? For the most part?
For the most part. It's one of those, you know what it is?
Alexa.
It's not fact.
For the most part.
Alexa, don't estás cabrón.
For the most part, French hate Americans.
No, for the most part, there is that like, it's like, you know how some stereotypes, you're like, it's a stereotype. But then when you think about it, like, holy shit, it's like somewhat true. This is somewhat true. That like a lot of them are like just fed up with Americans. They're like, So I won't start speaking English. I'll start in Spanish. And if they don't know Spanish or they don't speak Spanish, then I'm going to offer English. Because they'll be like, okay, Anglais. And then I'll be like, hey, so, what I'm looking for a bakery right here.
Nah, no mames.
Right away. ¿Y por qué caímos mal?
I know.
Right away.
You pretend to be fucking hood or what?
I'm not gonna speak.
He's not gonna take any pictures out there because he doesn't want to see it. He doesn't want us to see how he's gonna be dressing.
I know. Está como a little beret.
I saw him at Greenspan's, fucking buying a bunch of Pendletons, some fucking wino shoes.
No, and then I got my fucking my knee high socks.
Yeah, like the homie golfing right now earlier. I tried that cholo look in the 90s way, but with the socks all the way up, but my fucking legs were itchy as fuck, way. Nunca aguanté
the socks?
Yeah, nunca aguanté the fucking the period to get used to that shit, way.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so that's in the plans.
Isn't it crazy that we have to change, like, to say we're from another place just to fucking have a
You know what it is? Is that we can. We could definitely fucking just say, like, oh, you know what? I'm Mexican.
But that's not what it is, way.
No, it's the beauty of it. It's like...
It is the beauty of it, but it's not why we do it, way.
No, it's not. But, especially right now with everything, I'm not saying that it's embarrassing to say you're American because of whatever, whoever we have in the
administration.
Yeah.
I would say.
But I'm not going to even say that, but it's just like in general because I'm not like... I've seen Taken... No quiero que
go back to movies.
Yeah, that's the way they're gonna secuestrar a Ramon. Yeah, I'm sure of that one.
Hey, fucking, I don't know.
No, but you know what? I think that that's pre fucking Trump way that the Americans are viewed a different way in other countries.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's been for years.
Like in Japan, there's still places in Japan that if you're not with a Japanese citizen, they won't let you into restaurants. Like you have to, they're not going to let a foreigner in, especially an American. So the only way to get into that restaurant is if you're with somebody that's Japanese that vouches for you.
Que te haga palanca.
Yeah, because apparently, when the military fucked it up, because in Japan se iban a poner pedas in the little restaurants and they would fuck everything up. So the Japanese were like, ¿sabes qué?
Pues, look at what they did to all the shit they did in Vietnam. Mm-hmm. They're like, the thing is, it's like, again, let's not generalize. Let's not say that all the military was like that. No, there was a good group of people enough to cause fucking trouble.
I mean, you only need a few troublemakers to fuck it up for everybody.
And that's what it is. So they have that stigma. Whether it's true or not, who knows?
Pero Vietnam era otro pedo, güey. I mean, I've heard stories of Vietnam guys at bars getting drunk and then straight out getting recruited. They wake up the next day hungover with papers signed, going to be fucking shipped to Vietnam, way.
Right here in the States?
Yeah, the recruiters were fucking... So a lot of those guys, they used to drug them también, way. They used to do a lot of shit to them. Back home, people that were in Vietnam, you were seen as a fucking everything was anti-war. So you were supposedly defending your country.
So ni de aquí ni de allá type of deal, you know.
I'm not saying that I'm having an excuse for these guys for acting the way they are, but I don't think we could fully blame them for it.
No, but I'm just saying it just took a handful of fucking rowdy fuckers to ruin it for everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so that's the thing, and I'm sure. I mean, in Japan, you know, they might not be too happy with, you know, the fucking A bombs or the fucking the shit that came after.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, so.
But it sucks that we have to do that in a way.
Like, como por ejemplo, in Hawaii, a lot of the Hawaiians, a lot of the you know, the people, the natives there, they're not happy with the military being there. You know, they are not, and it's, you know, it's our military.
But there's still certain islands in Hawaii that if you're not Hawaiian, you're not from that region, you can't live there. I think Eddie Vedder has a house in Hawaii, and he had to ask permission from like the locals.
Yeah.
Like that, you know, this is me, whatever. And solamente así lo dejaron buying that home that he has in Hawaii, way. So it's still very like reserved as far as like the culture. They want to preserve it, no?
Mm-hmm. You know, you know. So como dice el dicho, por pocos pierden todos.
There's that spectrum that we were talking about last week, right? The Chicano and the Paisa.
Yeah, the paisicano.
You know, you say what you will.
We said it.
Say what you will, but
okay.
Everybody knows this. It's just maybe they have a hard time remembering or pronouncing it or you know, recalling it. It's like I try to, at least I try to make it.
What are you talking about?
Well, yeah, what are you talking about?
The whole paisa thing.
What's that fit in? Where we
like you calling it like I'm on the paisa spectrum.
Yeah,
You are
paisicano.
You are wearing.
Paisicano.
Most of your dichos and your punchlines are fucking
In Spanish?
straight from the ranch.
No, not just in Spanish. Those are not Chicano jokes. Those are fucking rancho jokes.
Those are fucking father time jokes.
Yeah.
Right?
But isn't that like, you know, we're Chicanos because we're Mexican American, right?
Yeah. Well, we're Chicanos because we're not a Mexican and we're technically not considered Americans to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So that's where the Chicano comes
Exactly.
in. Most of our lives, you go to Mexico. You're not Mexican. You're fucking pocho.
Yeah, you're
Chicano.
American, or eres gringo, eres güero, like whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then over here, you're not considered American because they're like, oh no, you're a fucking wetback, or you're a fucking, you know, Mexican, or you're like illegal, or whatever it is. Yeah. So the whole Chicano thing, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, not that all the Chicanos, because you have a couple of generation Chicanos, but for the most part, the first generation Chicanos, a lot of us grew up with Spanish. Now, some followed it or some kept up with the traditions, or like, you know, at a certain age when they started socially, like they gravitated more towards the English, that they understand the Spanish but didn't really partake too much in it. They'll remember the traditions or whatever, but didn't continue with it. You know, luckily, I fall in where like I watch Spanish and English television. I listen to Spanish and English music. I read Spanish and English books or magazines or lo que sea. So I kept it up. So a lot of that stuff is still in here. It doesn't make me a fucking a paisano.
You are a paisicano.
A paisicano.
The whole point of the Chicano, when the Chicano thing started, this is what you're not understanding. Way they were pochos. Way so they didn't get what you're saying. The point is they couldn't go to Mexico and relate to their shows or anything because they didn't watch them, way. You're pocho because that pinche español está bien mochado, way. You don't know the full customs. You don't know los dichos. Because you're stuck in the middle, way, and you didn't learn those because aquí naciste. You grew up más paisa than these people would have. ¿Entiendes? A pocho wouldn't like a pocho wouldn't know all those dichos, way. Because then that would mean they were in pocho because they could go to Mexico, speak fluent fucking Spanish. Oh, you say this dicho. Oh, I know what you're saying. ¿Entiendes?
You could get away with going to France and say you're Mexican. That's pretty. That's on the paisa spectrum.
I'm saying most pochos wouldn't know all those dichos, way.
Yeah.
Because then they could go to Mexico and fit in. They wouldn't get fucking ostracized, way.
It's crazy, bro. There's nothing wrong with it, way. I don't know why you're trying to defend it.
No, just saying.
Why are you trying to defend it, way? It's nothing wrong with it. It's just an observation.
We're not saying you're not a Chicano. We're just saying You're a paisicano.
All right, so no more Spanish then.
You're an ally. Wait, you're an ally. You're a Chicano, but you're an ally.
You're an ally. Right away. He already kicked you out.
I like to think
He's an ally to the paisa.
I like to think I'm a chameleon.
A chameleon?
Yeah, because it's happened where like I've gone to Mexico and they can't pick off if I'm American or what. They think I'm from Mexico.
That's what I'm saying. So
Well,
then you didn't get ostracized in Mexico. See what I'm saying?
That's why you're an ally. Way.
You don't have that anger of not fitting in there or fitting in. You fit in both parts. Way.
Yeah. So
¿Sabes qué? Te vamos a sacar from the Chicano. Yeah, you're out. Way.
Alexa,
Give us your membership card. Way.
Alexa is Ramon 100% Chicano. I don't know. Way. There's nothing wrong with it though. Way.
I don't know. It's like
I know. What? I don't know. He gets offended. Way.
no. It's just like I like to think there's more people out there, like definitely like a lot of the listeners that we've been I've been engaging with, like fucking me mandan, messages or whatever, and we're like chatting back and forth. We throw in a lot of the Spanish and they're like fucking responding back. So there's like, unless some of them are like, I don't think none of them have told me like, dude, you're I don't get your Spanish or I don't get your sayings or whatever. And I think nobody said that. So
I've seen those comments.
From who?
I've seen those comments.
The que dicen that I don't get what you're saying?
Mostly from Dave.
Oh, yeah, well, Dave.
Dave would fall in more into that classic Chicano.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even a pocho because it's like,
because he picks out Spanish. You can talk to him. He'll understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But once you get into your dichos, all of a sudden he's lost.
Yeah.
He doesn't make that connection.
Yeah, that's
but you
true.
talk to Dave in Spanish, and he gets the gist of what you're saying.
Oh.
Well, for the listeners, that's West Side Dave.
So that's because he's like fucking fifth generation Chicano.
I keep raising the number. So I think he's at 9th generation right now.
Oh shit! Really?
I keep saying it's like I keep raising
adding
it.
onto it.
Yeah, so he's the ninth generation Chicano.
In actuality, he's maybe 2, 3.
Yeah, we have another listener. She's I think she was starting to. I think she's prepping up to start her podcast aparte. No, con una amiga. I think it's con Safos, right? And we were talking, and I think she also says she's like a 5th generation Chicana.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Pretty deep.
That's pretty deep.
That's like roots really fucking in this country.
But the thing is that like because of her pictures and the way she lives her life, I would say like, oh, she's just like 1st generation.
Really?
Yeah. Because you look at West Side Dave's and like okay, all right, I can see
he's from the West Side.
Yeah, I can see he's the 10th generation Chicano, But Odessa, when she said she was like 5th generation, I'm like, oh shit. You play it off. But it's all been through like, through messaging and then, her profile and everything. She's, she follows us, Karina. So yeah, so I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Chingón, like, yeah, well, this is West Side Dave because I think she was asking, like, hey, she thought I was West Side Dave.
No.
That was one of your personas?
Yeah, she thought it was one of my personas. No. I'm like, no, this guy actually exists.
Yeah.
So she started following him because she's all like, because I don't know, I guess we were clowning him one time and I was like 2 followers.
Oh, yeah.
I think he still only has 3 now.
He's not using pound signs.
Yeah, he's not.
That's because
pound tags.
I'm still waiting. I don't think I follow him yet, so I'm still waiting for him to get his numbers up.
I started liking his pictures. Pobrecito.
Sometimes I'm like, Dave, you're good. I like it. You're funny.
Don't make fun of his pictures. He tries.
No, he's good. I haven't talked to him. I've been wanting to talk to him, but because I was prepping up for vacation, so I was all like trying to get everything done. So, no, not that I like to bullshit or lollygag, but it's like I a veces que si tengo tiempo to talk to him.
I know, right?
And we'll spend like 10 minutes talking or whatever, and then I start getting calls or whatever. I'm like, hey, I gotta let you go. Like, all right, cool. But this past week and the last week, fuck, dude, no tenía.
It's because
I had no time.
Está cabrón keeping up with all those DMs, right?
I don't know, I bet.
Can't talk to you right now, güey. I'm in the middle of fucking.
This is a heated argument. You know, porque, por ejemplo, con el compa Chapo.
Oh.
Dude, that guy fucking... We go back and forth in the Spanish.
Dearest
and
Chapo.
Amor de Chicano.
¿Cómo amaneciste este gran día? ¿Cómo está el clima para tu lado del mundo?
You know, he's out in, what, North Carolina. And that fucking vato is fucking paisa too, then.
He's on the paisicano side. It's all right, güey. No worries.
There's layers to this
Doesn't mean
shit.
we don't like these vatos. I think I'm more towards the paisicano fucking than the middle way. So it's cool.
Yeah, I'm probably more paisa too, también, güey. There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong.
because you guys get so most of the time you guys get my
That's what I'm saying.
dichos,
But we don't-
or my jokes.
Well,
or
I can talk to a paisa in Spanish and make him laugh and bust his balls. And I could talk to a Chicano and then
you can
everything.
talk
So
to, yeah.
that's because we grew up with that shit, way. We grew up more, like you said, embedded. Like my uncle, he was around us a lot. He always carried novelas.
Yeah, the vaquero
So
ones.
those little things that
Yeah.
you're exposed to,
Yeah,
you kind of know, okay, well, this culture, they used to read a lot. They liked the little fucking novelas with skimpy drawings.
Yeah, they were like fucking...
Remember those?
Oh, yeah, they were like...
They would carry them in their back pocket.
Yeah,
Literally
or,
novelas, güey.
Or
Yeah.
they were
The
in the
little books.
restrooms. Si íbamos a la
Yeah,
casa de alguien,
yeah, they're
estaban
reading.
las novelas, so then
Yeah.
you like pick them up and like, you're doing
Yeah,
your
they're
business.
reading, yeah.
And
Not
vaquero.
Telemundo novelas.
No.
Just let's get straight
Vaquero.
up.
They were
like-
like little comic books.
Like little comic books, yeah, but
They're
like Western. Western
back pocket comic books.
themes. Some of them were Western themed.
Yeah,
like,
some of them were like dragnet, like
Yeah.
the policíacas or and some of them were like fucking. They were just perverted, joking en la
Yeah,
vecindad, like fucking. They had the scandalous woman, el
Yeah.
pinche chaparrito, todo pinche, fucking macanudo, el cabrón.
Yeah.
You know, so like they had all these jokes and everything. Like a lot of those jokes, I got them from there. A lot of the stories, a lot of the sayings. You know, it's just I guess in a way, it's a blessing
No one says it's not, güey.
have been exposed to this because, I wish I could just like share this knowledge, to like the younger ones. Like, hey, gather around me.
I have a podcast, children.
Hey, gather peasants. I'm gonna
Vénganse pa' acá.
tell you guys a message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so in Mexico, I blend in. Es más, I don't know if I told you the last time we went, La Mija went to a little store. She's getting something and she's talking to the owner of the shop, blah, 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 blah. And then the owner is all like, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to give you the fucking the homie discount type of deal.
Yeah, because of Spanish.
Yeah, because of her Spanish. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Y luego ya cuando my girl's paying and everything, dice, ¿y de dónde nos visitas? She's all like, oh, from LA. ¿Eres de Los Angeles? And you're like, yeah.
Too late to take back
She's
the
all like,
discount.
Yeah, no take back.
I thought you were from like, Guadalajara or something. She's all like, no. She's like, my girl's all like already getting her stuff
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
You're like, so she got the homie discount because they thought
local
that,
discount.
Yeah. So it's like, I mean, not that it helps, but
It helps.
It helps, but I'm not saying that like, fuck yeah.
One time I met
Should be saying fuck yeah.
One time I met a Chinese guy that didn't speak English, just spoke Spanish and Chinese.
Oh, okay.
And he owned, it was in Compton way. He owned like a catalytic converter place. And I went up to him thinking that he was going to talk to me in English and straight Spanish way, like, but no fucking accent or anything. Way.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I was like, wow, bro, like in Spanish, I was talking to him like, how'd you get this how'd you learn Spanish? And he was like, well, my family came from China to Mexico and they opened up a Chinese restaurant. And that was the family business. He was born in Mexico, but he's straight Chinese. He was fucking funny. Way he had the Spanish fucking like humor to the point way. Because I was like, all right, well, yeah, enough with the chit chat. Well, how much are your catalytic converters? In español, we may say, well, I have one right here, and for the sake of this conversation, this one's $300. Fuck, no, estoy más quebrado. I have this one here that's a little bit lower grade. That one's $250. No way, I'm still a little bit broke. Okay, I have this one right here. It'll give you about a year or whatever, but this much. Y luego me dice, but I think you're this one right here. And I was like, yeah, that's mine. Y me dice, okay, this one, if you buy this one, I don't know you and you never came here. There's no warranty. So he told me that in Spanish way. And I was like, oh man, that was really cool to fucking interact with that dude.
Yeah.
Straight Chino way. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm not ignorant to say that.
Era coreano and you called him chino.
He was fucking from China.
Era chino de China.
Chino way. And el español, the humor was on it, bro. Like fucking, it was fucking really cool way.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Because I still get like, it's that little shock value, that little shock moment when you see someone that, like, you know, when you see a moreno.
Yeah.
And they talk in Spanish, you're like, what the fuck? It still throws me off.
Yeah.
You know, like, acá Fernie, el primo de Fernie, tiene un amigo,
El pinche, I was going to say, the dude from IHOP, güey.
Ajá.
Que también es Japanese, güey.
Japanese.
Y que en el IHOP le hablaron en inglés. And I was like, what? ¿Qué dice este amigo, güey?
¿De Perú, güey? Or what?
No.
He's from Mexico. He lives in Mexico City.
En el
nice.
DF. He
Yeah.
was a race car driver, ¿no?
He has a little race car too,
Yeah.
güey.
Oh, crazy. That's
so
awesome.
the thing is, pero cuando lo ves japonés, güey, it's Japanese, and when he's speaking, it's got the chilango accent.
He sounds like a chilango.
Es un pinche chilango, güey.
Wait, pues acuérdate de la coreana en el mundial.
Yes.
That she had a chilango accent
Yeah.
too.
And yeah, we fought.
Soy de México, pendejo.
Yeah. Soy mexicana, pendejo.
Yeah, soy mexicana, pendejo.
You know, and it's just like, it's still a little shocking. It's awesome. It's fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah.
But it's that little shock factor, the initial shock factor. Like, oh shit, you speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh, cabrón.
Yeah, the Asians always get me, güey.
Yeah, well, in Peru, where the fucking Japanese.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot of Japanese.
There was a lot of Japanese there, but son peruanos. You know, they're Japanese heritage, but, you know.
You know what I appreciate the most on that paisa and the Chicano spectrum is talking to the elders way. Because knowing those little phrases, knowing those little things that are familiar to them, you can get really good rapport with somebody that's older from back de Mexico or Central America, even where just Spanish as their first language and they don't know English. You can have a conversation with a grandma. You can have a conversation with any elder.
La tía.
Right away they get comfortable with
Yeah, they're like, oh, este güey cae bien. Oh, and you know what to say. You know beforehand, this is going to make him laugh. Watch. And you say it. Hey.
Well, let's not go too far.
Well,
My saving grace with Fernie's grandpa, that was that.
yeah.
I don't know, güey.
No, and
I think you're still working on that one.
I'm telling you, our first encounter me aventó una pinche pedrada, but like, you know, fucking, like, I had to dodge that fucker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 'Cause-
About the third, and then like the seventh.
yeah. So then, within time, I started chatting up with him and his grandma. Dude, it's like now cuando lo veo, nos agarramos, ¿cómo está? Que le chingada. Que... Even with the grandma, you know, so it's like, I think I've earned my spot with him, and I think it has a lot to do with the you know, being able to communicate with them.
Yeah.
It's not just like the community kings. It's as soon as they realize, you know, the little dichos y eso, you kind of, I don't want to say on their level, but
you're in.
They understand that they could just talk to you way without having to figure out what they're saying. You know, they just talk.
Well, it
Just makes people comfortable way.
You know, so, and that's, you know, and that's also even with my girls' tias or cousins.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, just the music. You know, sometimes I put music from like the 70s in Spanish, lo que era los bookies de los 70s, or de Camilo Sesto, or de Juan Gabriel, or just like, you know, little fucking, and then like I'm singing along with them, like, oh my God, I love this. I remember I was a teenager, like, yeah, I grew up listening to this. So they're like, so then we have that connection. You know, again, the dichos, the culture, the music.
Yeah, you make that connection.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So it's just a blessing, and I mean, I'm very grateful. Maybe at the time happening, I maybe didn't pay attention, and then in my teens, I'm like, oh my God, like I couldn't stand fucking Sábado Gigante. I really couldn't. But my parents always watched it. Now, if I say, you know, if I tell you, hey, fucking trae el pinche chacal, or ya llegó el chacal, you know what we're talking about. You know, you know, la chingada. You know, and then también, you know, all these little quirks, or these little things, you know, from it. And I'm grateful for that my parents still stuck to that. Like that, you know, they watch all Spanish, so like fucking Al Rojo Vivo, or what was it? All these shows, I even forgot. Telemundo used to have them, Channel 34, and you know all these things that they used to watch. And sometimes I watched it with them, even when I didn't want to see this shit.
But you know what, bro? I think that lack of options as far as like entertainment for our parents, I think that in a way, thinking about it, I think that brought our generation closer together, because there wasn't that many options of shows to watch, so we all watched the same shows. So if you talk to somebody that's our age, mid to late 30s into their 40s, anything that we talk about that references that culture, they're going to know, because it's not like now where somebody's watching Amazon Prime, somebody's watching Netflix. In those days, our parents watched the same shit way. We all know Walter Mercado. We all know the Sábado Gigante.
Don Francisco.
El Chacal, La Cuatro, all that shit. Todos sabemos eso, way, because our parents were watching and we would watch kind of the same thing. It's until we got, I guess, a little older that we started watching more like English movies because we understood them more. And then we kind of made our generation kind of the way we wanted to, the choice of music. But the music también, güey, what our parents listen to, lo que estás diciendo, güey, Juan Gabriel, toda esa madre, güey, we can all relate to that, because my parents weren't listening to jazz or blues. Your parents, I'm assuming.
Well, my mom is different, but yeah. For the most part,
but generally speaking, we kind of listen to the same kind of music. My mom, even to this day, I don't know how your parents are, but my mom, even to this day, the most kind of international she gets with culinary is fucking Italian food. Like
El spaghetti.
Yeah, like that's the most into like the international waters. Like I kind of introduced her a little bit of Thai food. Hey, ma, try this. Pero esa generación no te va a comer really sushi, güey. No te va a comer really shit like that's kind of like considered a little out there for our culture, you know?
And that's the thing, you know. It's like, you know, and también going back to that, it's like we didn't have multiple TVs in our house.
Screens,
yeah, that's
there
true.
was just one
That's
en la sala.
That's a good point, yeah.
We didn't have the cell phones because, you know what? You could be watching Netflix or Prime or whatever, but también there's kids on the cell phones with their headphones and listening to their music. Acá no, because mamá ponía la consola, ponía el estéreo, a limpiar o lo que sea, and she had her music on. You know? Vamos a no. Ya está trapeando la doña. And then acá también, you know, you have to be cleaning up your room and everything. It's not like until like in my late teens that I was able to buy my own stereo and then I had my own one in my room.
Yeah.
You know, so I would close the door, but, you know, I had already grown up with all these jams. So now it's time for me to listen to my music.
And even if you hated them growing up, like, oh, mom, she's listening to that fucking annoying ass music.
Pinche bronco. You know,
when you get older, hopefully, and in some of us it happened, where that music you kind of grow to love it because it's nostalgic. It reminds you of my mom cleaning, or my mom fucking taking care of us, or my dad fucking doing this, my dad echando mecánica listening to Ramon Ayala. It kind of takes you back to like that,
those
right?
moments.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah, because you know you couldn't separate it from it. It's like he listened to it, or she listened to it, or they listened to it. You were kind of forced to listen to it too.
Yeah.
Now you're not, because you're like, they're listening to something like, I don't like that fucking shit. You just put your fucking earbuds on and sopas.
Yeah.
You cancel it. You're out.
Yeah.
You know, unless you're even in the car. Even in the car, I've seen, like, you know, when I'm driving or whatever, I look over and I see that the parents are listening to music and the kids got their fucking headphones on.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, eesh. You know, like part of the growing up is enduring the torture that your parents put you through, but then at the end you're like grateful for it. Like, you know what? Thank you. You know, I didn't like the Los Hermanos Saizad. I didn't like fucking like, you know, Javier Solis.
Yeah.
I didn't like these, and then until like a certain point, then at a later time in my life, I'm like, holy shit, these are good jams.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Speaking of parents, when you're with your siblings, when you refer to your mom or your dad, do you refer to them with your siblings as my mom?
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that was not like normal until like my sister's fucking husband. They're like Armenian, a different culture. He pointed it out. He's like, Why do you guys when you refer to mom, you say my mom, like she's your mom?
Yeah.
Like you don't say like
our mom.
Hey, mom said, or mom. You don't say like, hey, dad said, or you say mi papa, mi mama, and you're talking to your siblings.
You guys share it. I've caught that a while back.
Yeah, I never realized it until he pointed it out. He's like, you're right. I always say my mom. Hey, Jeanette, my sister. Hey, Jeanette, my mom said. Like, you don't say, hey, Jeanette, mom said.
Yeah, not my mom.
Like, you say my mom. Yeah.
Like, es mía, pendejo.
Yeah, like, you automatically claim.
But I think it's that Spanish, though, because in Spanish, I'm like, hey, dice mi mamá que Que vengas, no vas a decir, hey, dice mamá. You're going to say, hey, dice mi mamá que ya te metas or whatever.
Maybe.
So it
That
like,
makes sense.
Yeah, so in a way it kind of translates in English because, hey, my mom says to come on in.
And you're talking to your sister.
Yeah.
Like, wait, but that's my mom too.
Exactly. So
how's it your mom?
Yeah, so
Dibs.
Yeah.
So no,
Dibs.
my sister called it out a while back. So now
I never noticed it.
so now I just say, hey, are you going to Meches or are you going to Channels or are you going to the parents? You know, type of deal.
Okay.
You know, but
He's on a first name basis already.
I know, right?
No, I don't call it that to their face though. I still call him mamá or papá. Unless we're joking, I'm like, hey, the pinche Chano, hey. But like if I'm referring to them, I still call them papá or mamá. Hey, pa. Actually, it's not even a pa, it's a pa.
Hey, pa, yeah, ama. Yeah, I say it like that too, but when I'm talking to my siblings, I'm like, hey, my mom said, or hey, my dad. Like, it's my dad.
Dibs, pendeja.
I'm sure people can relate to that shit too, man, because till recently, I noticed, like, wait, that is true, why do we say my mom, It's kind of weird.
Mira, pendejo. Es mi mamá.
Yeah, we're sharing it.
She's just having me relay a message.
I have dibs.
Yeah, I was born first. Yeah, all the trial and error was with me.
Yeah.
I was taken to the hospital every little rash I got. You guys already knew it wasn't a big deal.
Ya les valió madre a ustedes.
Yeah.
Pendejos no contaban.
It's kind of tough for the firstborn, no?
It is.
Because when the parents are, especially like my mom was 19 when she had me. I think that's fairly young still.
I mean, I'm sure your siblings didn't go through getting dressed up as clowns for the first birthday.
Yeah, no, my first birthday I was dressed up as a clown. Man. That was so fucking weird. But what I'm saying is like...
Right away. Hold on.
No, because so there's a picture of you on your first year birthday dressed as a clown.
Yeah, she dressed me up as a clown. Yeah, my first fucking birthday, I'm dressed literally like a clown. Like with the fucking with the like that the buttons that are exaggerated.
Yeah, the puffy buttons.
Es que estaba de moda the movie It, güey.
No
Maybe,
way.
I don't know. I don't understand why they.
What was it? 82, 83,
82.
82.
Well,
His
no, it was
millennial
83 because that was
83.
one. Yeah,
His millennial years, güey.
but yeah, I don't know what that happened. With. But where was it going with that one?
I don't know where Ramon was going with it.
No,
He thought I was trying to avoid that clown thing.
So, but you were talking about growing up, your sister,
No,
the shit that you go through, your parents.
yeah, it's not a big deal.
Fuck.
I forgot.
That we say mom.
I
Me, mom.
didn't
my
want
mom.
to skip that little factor that you were dressed up
Yeah.
as a clown.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh no, that you broke the path for, or you led the way for your sisters.
Yeah, no, I was saying like that the first kid, especially like with young parents, the first kid we have to go through some shit, way, because it's all trial and error. Todos les asusta. You get taken to the hospital, every little fucking rash, any little thing, any fucking thing. It's just like the parenting. They're still trying to figure it out. They're trying to tweak. Okay, ya no les tenemos que pegar. A este le pegamos ya.
Mira cómo salió.
Ya
Ya se ve medio.
Didn't work.
Nomás quiere tocar guitarra todo el día.
Se ve medio chueco el
Ya,
cabrón.
se ve que tiene secretos.
His eye twitches too much.
Yeah. And then later the next kid and the third one,
Yeah,
como
the
que
last one gets the best.
Yeah, they have it down.
Because they have it down. They get to like. So I've heard it and I've seen it where like the youngest one fucking gets away with murder practically. They stay out late. Hacen todo su pinche desmadre. And then you're like, what the fuck? I couldn't even stay past the fucking streetlights. Y esta cabrón o cabrona,
Right
fucking,
away.
they get to go out of town.
Throwing names almost over here, güey.
I know, seriously.
He's practically throwing people under the bus.
Let's just end this before he fucking obsess somebody.
Yeah, I saw that vein on his neck, fucking
no.
throbbing, güey.
No,
Esta cabrona.
don't even put the misfits on because he's gonna offend some people.
All right, bueno, pues ponme la rola, güey.
Oh, shit. ¿Cómo se llama este, güey?
Let me see.
Just tell them.
No, it's
He
not
doesn't
that
like
easy.
the ones I pick, güey.
It's not that easy, way. What do you mean just tell him?
I put one last time and no le gustó. ¿No te acuerdas?
No, it was different.
It was on the wrong key or something. I don't know.
It was different, way.
It's the same one.
If you tell
No,
them
it's
which
not
one
the
it
same
is, that way. Or you know what? Can you bookmark it?
Hey, it's not a big deal. You're still gonna talk. You're still talking, way, while I'm setting it up.
I'm just.
So no le hagas de pedo, güey.
He has una que le gusta. Espérate, güey.
Yeah, where is it?
All right. Well, it's good to know that I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
You know?
It was the same rola. It just wasn't the same.
It wasn't the same rola.
Someone else was playing it. Pues.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and it's maybe a little, a little
It was different.
off.
No le gustó. There wasn't a girl reading a book.
Then put market so this guy won't complain that it's a 5-second delay for a start, way. That way you know and you just put it up.
And de una vez quieres pagar to skip to have no ads.
Well, it depends on how long this rap. He wrote a lot of shit. Where that's a whole episode right there.
He has more wrap-up notes than actual notes. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, I know. All right, so comenzamos.
Pero rápido.
Raza, ya mero llegamos al 100. Okay, second. Esteves can't leave the show. All right? Just...
No, I don't know. We got a review saying that I'm annoying y que no sé qué, güey. Remember?
Que caes gordo?
Yeah, que caigo gordo.
Was it you or was it Fernie?
No, it was me.
This was...
So that's validating. That's validating more the point that I'm just going to stick to
This was
music.
Toyeka ya told.
Y a mí me subieron la maceta, so I'm starting my own podcast.
Toyeka ya told. All right, so, and then
¿Quién fue?
Toyeka ya told.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
01.
Shout
I
out.
can't leave the show because I would suck by myself.
Yeah.
All right?
That's what he says, but
All right.
I feel he has plans.
Let's learn from the widows. Invest your money. All right? I think it was one of the fucking Reddit personalities.
We'll talk about it in the next one. I had something about that one.
Okay. Cholos keep fucking shit up. You know? They took away...
No tienen aseguranza.
No tienen nada de aseguranza. They ruin fucking party crews. They ruin the quebraditas.
Yeah.
And they even ruin the gay scene now. Because, you know, it confused everybody.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so maybe this guy que dice, ya ligué aquí, and hits up a cholo, and cholo fucks him up. Like, hey, man, I'm just going by the fucking signs.
By your arete.
Yeah, el pañuelo. You know, what the fuck?
What's going
Fucking
on?
cholos.
Right away, we're going to get in trouble. Eh?
I know, right? People don't Google WebMD porque al rato van a tener pinche all kinds of diseases. It just freaks you out even more.
A rato you end up on GoFundMe and it was just a fucking te rascaste las patas. And you got itchy hands.
Because he fell asleep taking a piss.
Tip of the day, do not fall asleep pissing.
Well, I don't know if you can, how are you going to stop that way? How do you know?
I don't know, just try not to fucking fall asleep pissing.
Está cabrón, güey. I don't know. That's a bad tip.
All right.
Go get that check, man.
All right, another one. Sleep apnea is no joke, all right? Get that shit looked at. Si están roncando or whatever, don't be fucking like, oh, I just need to do... No, fucking that's a serious health issue.
Yeah.
Well, your roncado was a whole other story.
Yeah.
It can cause marital problems.
All right. Yeah, it does. And not only that, but it fucks up your heart, your lungs, your internals. All right? The circadian rhythm, is it true?
Who knows? Alexa.
Who knows? I know, no tenemos Alexa, you know?
We'll see.
And then Alexa as our fourth member.
Yeah, we're going to try it out.
¿Qué dicen, raza?
Fernando says
You know
we'll
what?
get sued, but...
Even if they don't, you know what?
I want a paisa version.
Usually I like to hear from the listeners, but this one I'm like, you know what? We're going to do it. Even if you say
it'll
no.
be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Just go with it. All right? I call dibs.
On the torta? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, just like in general, I call dibs. The other one, pinche cientistas, fucking stop trying to bring the dead back to life. We don't want an apocalypse.
Oh, shit.
You know? Fuck that.
Potentially be a lot of bacon.
Oh, yeah, but fucking infected bacon. You know?
Why is it infected?
We have a delicate ecosystem. Don't try to fucking alter it by bringing pinches unas semillitas de chile to a fucking place that it's gonna ruin it, or unos pajaritos because they're beautiful. Van a fucking matar a los así se murieron los dinosaurios, cabrones.
That sounds like a paisa on the Chicano spectrum issue right there. The seeds de los chiles, güey.
I know. If you guys are a fan of el pinche Jax Teller, Charlie Hunnam, check out the Lost City of Z. All right, or también Green Street Hooligans. Está chingona. All right. Otra cosa, if you guys gonna wear your su pinche jersey de fútbol de su equipo favorito, make sure you don't go to the rival gangs bar because les va a salir.
No territories.
Yeah, because
cabrón.
now you can't even wear that.
Yeah, no.
Before it was the baseball teams, and then it was the football teams, and then the basketball. Now ahora los equipos de fútbol, güey.
Can't rock Necaxa.
No,
Está cabrón.
can't run the cholos, güey.
Hey, puto your Atlas.
Chingan a su madre, pinches zorros negros. Pura chivas right here.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Estas pumas van a comer a esos zorros.
So I'm gonna be heading out. I'm gonna be getting lubed, right? Or what was
We're
it?
gonna go get a lube.
I'm gonna go get a lube. All right.
Make sure they change their filter, man.
I know. The French connections. I'm just gonna do the Español first. Me vale madre.
from Mexico.
No, that's a me vale madre
Yeah, me vale madre.
situation. But
Yeah, fuck
Es
that.
que eres de Guadalajara, güey.
Luego, let's learn this. Por pocos pierden todos. You know? So, I get it. You know, but it's that little first bunch that ruins it for everybody. Paisicano? Is that?
that's Ramon, yes,
Okay.
for sure.
Paisicano. All right. Knowing the language or the culture or everything sometimes gets you the homie discount. You know, so it works in our favor sometimes. The growing up factor was, the music and the TV and not having that many options, and just being kind of held at ransom listening or watching stuff that your parents really enjoyed.
Yeah.
That kind of fucking put us where we're at right now.
Hostage, all about ransom. No one's paying.
Or whatever, hostage. All right. And then, fucking, if you're the type of person like Esteves or myself, or I don't know about Ferns or not, fucking, we call dibs on the parents, eh?
Call dibs.
My mom.
My mom.
My dad said.
I know, right? With that, June 1st, East LA Cape, they already started doing the promos. It's gonna, June 1st, East LA. That's all you gotta know. It's a comic book pop culture expo. So if you want to come dressed up, do some cosplay. If you want to come meet, new artists, new anything, cáiganle. There's gonna be a lot of tons of stuff for sale. There's they're gonna be. You should follow them too. They got a page on Instagram, East LA Cape, right? Yeah. And then it looks like August 10th, we're going to Redlands, putos.
Oh, shit.
We're going to be low riding, eh?
No rider.
Carpool.
Yeah, it's gracias a Big Paul 65 y luego la Lani 70, for promoting it out there for us.
Shit. I can't pull up on my Prius right there. I don't get any street cred.
Look at this Chicano in a fucking little tuna can.
We have to put some pinstripes on the Herbie.
Fucking A. So, other than that, thank you for, what was it, Toyecayotl, for that email you sent us. Thank you for reaching out. También el Daniel H. that keeps sending us some stuff, but because of the past week or two, I've been busy. I really haven't been able to go or really answer him or go through his shit. It's just I was already on vacation mode trying to get out, and I'm gonna be gone for a while. So a ver cómo le hacen ustedes, cabrones, eh?
I mean, my life doesn't change.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Como le hacen right away.
¿Cómo le van a hacer?
Just see you an hour a
Fucking
week.
get me
bro.
stressing out at work. Ay, ¿dónde está el Ramon?
I got bills coming up. Where's Ramon?
Ay,
Oh, shit. I got to write a song. Where's Ramon?
ay. Right away.
Steves, anything coming up with you?
No way. Not at the moment, but I hope you guys have a good week and be safe out there. Sorry if I offend anybody. I mean well, but we're just trying to help people out,
Yeah, I mean the fucking the jingle, the intro song says it.
Yeah.
You mean well.
I do.
Ferns.
¿Qué pedo?
Oh, pues. We go through this every time.
Ya le dijiste. No, you fucking Patreon. We got a Patreon, eh?
Oh, we do. Okay, well,
Vamos
fuck.
out, eh?
Shit, nice.
You
Thank
know?
you guys.
Yeah,
Help us
otro.
out so we can take some more.
Ya
fucking-
vamos al 9.
So we
Yeah.
can take that tour we've been talking about.
What's the name or who is it? Do you know?
What?
Or is it el vato de Toyeca?
I'm saying we have a Patreon. I didn't say we have a new Patreon. We need a new
I
Patreon.
thought we had a new one.
I know,
too.
I'm like, fuck yeah.
I misworded it then.
Yeah,
Come on,
fuck. Look, listeners, we still we got so excited that we had a new one.
Yeah.
Can you be that new one?
Yeah.
Ya mero llegamos al 10.
Yeah.
Ya mero.
Oh.
Just, and with that 10, see if things open up for us.
If you got a little extra way, don't worry about it if you don't.
Yeah, just once a month, make some coffee at home and send those $2 over.
Yeah.
Anything helps.
We get that tour going. Fucking
Yeah, that'll be awesome, man.
And what you might call it? So then, one more thing. There's a new podcast that I've been listening to. Just give her a shout out. This Chicana started out. She's this Chicana started out. What is it? Latinx. Oh shit, I forgot. Latinx something. It's like a scary. Latinx Supernatural. Check her out. Follow her. She's got a good one going. All right. Ya con eso digo, al ratos vetaré. Bye.
Alright, pues, late.